Hello, Menno from Ayaic. Now I know a lot of you guys out there are recording your own drums at home, and you're doing this in your living room, your bedroom, your garage. You're using whatever microphones you can afford or can borrow, and that's fine. But sometimes that can leave your raw drum files sonically a little bit rough, and not a problem. COS Pro will help you smooth all of that out so that all of your drums will sound great as they enter your processing chain, and this is how you do it. So here we have a track. It's completely raw. We have no processing going on. All the tracks are muted except for three: the kick, the snare, and the hi-hat. I put a monolith on each one to kind of get them ready, and we have COS Pro on each one. So let's bring up the kick, and let's choose a good raw preset. Let's go with 4. Right-click and make sure that we are on 100% spectrum smoothing. Let's bring up the snare, and let's go with that same number, 4. Okay, and 100% spectrum smoothing, and the hi-hat. Let's go with 5 on this one just for fun, and 100% spectrum smoothing. Okay, these are the ceiling curves that we want our raw drum sounds to adhere to. This is where they should be. Okay, now let's start playing. Things aren't bad, but here's where the kick should be. Here's where it is. Needs a little work. Snare definitely needs to be reshaped there, and the hi-hat. So listening a bit, let's hit conform. Nice. Much better. So now, as these sounds go through the processing chain, the next plugin they're going to hit is the mix monolith, which we're going to use for gain staging to go into the virtual tape. The virtual tape, as it adds these tape harmonics, are only going to add harmonics to these shapes, to these sounds. So we're going to add harmonics to what we want, not to a bunch of other things, a bunch of sonic stuff that shouldn't be there. And same thing for the compression and whatever channel strips you want to use after that. The compressor will only react to the energy that it should be looking at. It's not going to be reacting to a bunch of sonic garbage. So this is a very, very important thing to do right off the bat. So it doesn't matter where you recorded your drums. It doesn't matter what microphones you use. You can clean them all up and make sure that you start your processing chain with good sounding raw drums. Before, after. And you just keep hitting conform as it's really learning and getting a good look at the sonic footprint. Nice. So very important. That's how you do it. 100% spectrum smoothing with your COS Pro. Clean up any drum kit, no matter how you recorded it. All right. Have fun. Happy mixing.